Have you ever wondered what sets mentally strong individuals apart from the rest? It's not just their actions, but also what they consciously choose to avoid. The truth is, life is not always smooth sailing, and not everyone has our best interests at heart. In fact, some people take pleasure in watching us suffer and actively seek ways to put us down. Mentally strong individuals navigate these rough waters by avoiding certain destructive behaviors. Today, we'll explore 13 key behaviors that mentally strong people steer clear of to always come out on top. By learning from their habits, you too can enhance your own mental fortitude and face adversity with greater confidence and clarity. So be sure to pay attention to every one of them. You'll never know which one of these habits might change your life. 1. They don't envy others' success. They stay in their own lane. Envy is the thief of joy. When you hear about a colleague's big promotion or a friend's lucrative new venture, it's natural to feel a twinge of jealousy. However, getting caught up in these feelings can be more harmful than helpful. Consider this advice from Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others. The happiness of those who seek pleasure fluctuates with moods outside their control. But the happiness of the wise grows out of their own free acts. He suggests that if we base our happiness solely on external factors, like others' fortunes, it remains vulnerable and unstable. However, choosing to be genuinely happy for others and learning from their successes can build a more solid, self-sustained joy. So next time you hear good news about someone, take a moment to congratulate them sincerely. Send a message, give them a call, or even just a smile and a nod can go a long way. Then reflect on what you can learn from their success. Is there a skill they have that you can develop? Is there a strategy they used that could be adapted to your own projects? Relationships are strengthened when we express genuine happiness for others. People are drawn to positivity. By celebrating their wins, you not only deepen your connections, but also create an environment where others want to support your successes in return. 2. They don't have a sense of entitlement. Think about the frustration you feel when something you expected doesn't come through, whether it's a promotion, recognition for your efforts, or even just someone holding the door open for you. It's easy to feel like we're entitled to certain things in life, believing that the world owes us something simply for existing or for our past efforts. The mentally strong understand that life doesn't owe them anything. They recognize that success, recognition, and rewards are earned through hard work, persistence, and sometimes a bit of luck. When things don't go as planned, they don't waste time feeling cheated. Instead, they analyze the situation, learn from it, and move forward with renewed determination. Recall a time when you felt let down because something you thought you deserved didn't materialize. Maybe you worked hard for a promotion that went to someone else. Did you dwell on the unfairness of the situation? Or did you consider what you can do to improve your chances next time and become a better candidate? It's always helpful to set realistic expectations, but understand that effort does not always lead to immediate rewards. Sometimes the journey itself is the reward, offering lessons and experiences that are invaluable. 3. They don't feel sorry for themselves. When you've hit a rough patch, it's easy to slip into the habit of feeling sorry for yourself. While it's natural to feel upset, dwelling in self-pity can anchor us in a state of paralysis. It's like you're stuck in quicksand. The more you struggle, the more you sink. Epictetus once remarked, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Our reactions shape our realities. So instead of self-pity, engage in self-reflection. Next time life throws a curveball, instead of spiraling into "why me?" try "what next?" This shift will help you manage the situation better. Let's break it down. You feel the first pangs of self-pity. What do? First, recognize it. Call it out. This acknowledgement alone can prevent you from getting swamped. Next, give yourself a brief moment to feel it, but set a limit. It might be a few minutes or longer. Just make sure you don't ruminate on it. When time's up, start looking for one small positive step you can take. Perhaps it's making a phone call, writing down 3 things you're grateful for, or seeking support from a friend. Each time you choose action over self-pity, you reinforce a habit of resilience that turns breakdowns into breakthroughs. It's about accepting reality and finding your own way to steer through it. 4. They don't reject change. Change is as inevitable as the sunrise. Yet how often do we find ourselves resisting it, perhaps fearing the unknown or the discomfort of stepping out of our routine? Marcus Aurelius provided a striking view on this. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. He suggests that our experience of change is largely governed by our perspective. If we view it as a disaster, it feels like one. If we see it as a chance to evolve, it becomes just that. Let's consider a common scenario: a career shift later in life. This could be daunting. There's comfort in the familiar, and new beginnings come with no guarantees. However, if we pivot our viewpoint slightly, we could see this change as a chance to learn new skills, meet different people, or even fulfill a dream we might have shelved. Taking small, manageable steps is key here. You don't have to leap headfirst into the unknown. You can start by dipping your toes. Research, plan, and prepare. This not only makes the change less intimidating, but also gives you a sense of control over the process. Remember that adapting to change is a dynamic and ongoing process. It requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to learn from whatever outcomes arise. Each change you navigate successfully builds your confidence and ability to handle whatever comes next, turning the winds of change into a breeze you're equipped to sail with. If you've gained something valuable from this video, give it a like. It helps spread the message to a wider audience. With that, let's continue. 5. They don't give up. Failure is a part of life, yet it can feel like you're hitting a wall. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that obstacles and failures are not hurdles to overcome, but pathways to improvement and success. Embracing this mindset can transform how we respond to setbacks. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each of those failures was a step closer to success. By adopting a similar perspective, we can view each setback as valuable feedback. Start documenting what went wrong and why. Be honest and thorough. Brainstorm ways to address these issues. Seek feedback from others who might offer different perspectives. Set small, incremental goals. Large goals can feel overwhelming and make failures seem catastrophic. Breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps can make it easier to recover from setbacks and maintain motivation. Most importantly, be patient and persistent. Success is rarely immediate. Failure is a part of the journey, not a final destination. Each failure only adds meaning to your eventual success, making it sweeter and more eventful. 6. They don't try to make everyone happy. Imagine trying to please everyone around you, friends, family, co-workers, even strangers. It's exhausting and, frankly, impossible. The need for approval can be a relentless pursuit, draining your energy and diverting you from your true path. Marcus Aurelius said it well. "We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." We often prioritize others' opinions over our own happiness, despite knowing ourselves best. How often have you attended a social event that you have little interest in? You consider going just to avoid disappointing others. But is this really the best use of your time? Are you neglecting your own needs and well-being? Have you ever paused and asked yourself, what do I truly want? It's not about being selfish, but about ensuring that your actions align with your own values and intentions. When you make decisions based on your own priorities, you are likely to find greater satisfaction and authenticity in your life. Ultimately, caring less about others' opinions and more about your own is about trusting yourself, valuing your own judgment, and understanding that your happiness and fulfillment matter most. 7. They don't fear calculated risks. Taking risks can be daunting, but avoiding them altogether can hold us back from some of life's most rewarding experiences. Whether it's starting a new business or pursuing a long-held passion, the fear of the unknown can paralyze us. But what if we could reframe how we think about risks? Consider the wisdom of Seneca, who said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." The challenge often lies not in the risk itself, but in our hesitation to take it. Reflect on past experiences where you've taken risks. Chances are, even if the outcome wasn't perfect, you learned something valuable. Every risk carries a lesson, and those lessons accumulate to build resilience and wisdom. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And what's the best that could happen? This balanced view can nullify the fear and highlight the potential rewards. Never hesitate to seek advice from those who have walked similar paths. Their insights can provide reassurance and practical strategies. Your path might not be identical, but learning from others can illuminate aspects you might not have considered. Finally, remember that no path is without risk. Staying in your comfort zone might feel safe, but it often leads to missed opportunities and regret. By carefully evaluating and taking these risks, you open the door to new experiences and possibilities. 8. They don't dwell on the past. Picture this. You're sitting on a park bench watching the world go by. Instead of enjoying the moment, your mind is stuck replaying old mistakes and missed opportunities. This habit can trap us in a cycle of regret and frustration. Mentally strong people know this and choose to focus on the present instead. Think about the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The past is one of those outside events we cannot change. What we can control is how we think about it. Constantly revisiting old wounds only allows them to continue hurting us. Consider the time and energy spent on regretting the past. If you spend just an hour a day in regret, that adds up to 365 hours a year, more than 15 days lost. Imagine dedicating that time to something positive, like learning a new skill, expanding your network, or simply enjoying life. Mentally strong people practice self-compassion. They understand that everyone makes mistakes and that those errors are part of being human. They forgive themselves and move on, focusing on what they can do now to improve their lives. So instead of asking, "What if?" ask, "What now?" This will allow you to fully embrace the present moment. Remember, the most important moment is the one you're living right now. Make it count. 9. They don't fret the things beyond their control. Epictetus had a powerful perspective on this. He said, "Some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, whatever are not our actions. His advice was to make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. It's a simple idea, but profoundly liberating. Reflect on the time and energy you spend worrying about things beyond your control, like other people's opinions, past mistakes, or unforeseen events. What if you redirected that energy toward things you can influence, like your own actions, responses, and attitudes? This shift can dramatically improve your sense of well-being and effectiveness. A practical tip is to create 2 mental lists, one for things you can control and another for things you can't. Whenever you find yourself anxious or upset, revisit these lists. This exercise can help you quickly refocus your thoughts and energy where they matter most. Remember, you have the power to choose your focus. Embrace what you can control and accept what you can't. So next time you find yourself worrying about something you have no power over, take a deep breath and let it go. Focus instead on what you can do right now to improve your situation. 10. They don't fear solitude. Picture a rare moment of quiet in your day. The house is still, the phone is silent, and you find yourself alone with your thoughts. For many, this solitude can be unsettling. We've been conditioned to have our minds flooded with thoughts and disturbances at every waking moment. Yet, the ability to enjoy and make use of alone time is a powerful skill. Marcus Aurelius believed in the importance of self-reflection. He said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." He suggests turning inward, finding peace and strength within ourselves, rather than seeking constant external distractions. Solitude allows for deep reflection, creativity, and personal growth. It's a chance to tune into your own needs and thoughts without the influence of others. It provides a break from the constant demands of social interaction and allows you to recharge. It's a period to think about your goals, assess your progress, and plan your next steps. This kind of introspection can lead to better decision-making and a clearer sense of direction. To make the most of your alone time, try setting aside a few minutes each day for quiet reflection. This could be in the form of meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in a comfortable spot and letting your mind wander. The key is to be present with yourself and open to whatever thoughts or feelings arise. 11. They don't expect instant gratification. It's always exciting to start something new, a project, a fitness goal, or learning a new skill. The initial enthusiasm is invigorating, but it can be disheartening when progress isn't immediate. Seneca wisely noted, "He who is in a hurry delays the things he is doing." Impatience often hinders our progress rather than helping it. True success and meaningful change are marathons, not sprints. They require patience, persistence, and the willingness to keep going, even when results are not immediately visible. Reflect on a personal goal you've set in the past. Maybe it was a fitness goal like losing weight or learning a musical instrument. Did you expect to see results overnight? More likely, you saw gradual progress over weeks and months. Practical steps can help maintain patience and persistence. Break your larger goal into smaller, manageable milestones. Celebrate each small victory, as these incremental successes will keep you motivated. Keep a journal to track your progress and reflect on how far you've come, even if the changes seem minor day to day. Remember, the path to success is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and learning experiences. In the end, the key is to trust the process and remain committed to your goals. Stay steady, stay committed, and success will follow. 12. They don't give away their power. If someone cuts you off in traffic, would you let it ruin your entire day? If a co-worker criticizes your idea, would you stew over it for hours? When we allow others' actions to dictate our emotions and reactions, we give away our power. It's like handing the remote control of our lives to someone else. But what if you could keep that power firmly in your own hands? The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This means that true freedom comes from controlling your own responses and not letting others control your state of mind. It begins with catching yourself when it happens. When you notice someone's behavior affecting you, pause and take a deep breath. Ask yourself if this reaction is worth your energy. Often you'll find it's not. Then redirect your focus to what you can control, your own actions and attitudes. When you let someone else's behavior upset you, you're letting them influence your mood and your actions. Another useful strategy is to set boundaries. If certain people consistently bring negativity into your life, limit your interactions with them. Surround yourself with positive influences who respect and uplift you. Never forget to reflect on your values and goals. When you're clear about what matters to you, it's easier to stay grounded and not be swayed by others' actions. By keeping your focus on your own path, you retain control over your life and happiness. Being mentally strong is about making conscious choices about what to avoid as much as what to pursue. Remember, every step you take to fortify your mind brings you closer to living your best life. So, stay committed, keep growing, and celebrate each victory along the way. Which habit will you choose to implement in your life to build your inner citadel? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video was helpful, give it a like if you haven't already. This will help spread the message to more people. Until next time, stay strong, my fellow Stoics.